Coach, want to begin with an opening statement?
Well, as I always do, I give honor to God before I do anything first, because He's first in my life. You know, and we were calling upon Him a couple times out there because it was a tough game. Now, one of the reasons why I felt it was tough because we had to learn to play without two guys that played substantial minutes. When Anton and Sebastian didn't play, that took 24 points out of our lineup. And that's hard to make up, 24 points. But Trey did a great job coming in. Trey had a great game, and that, I thought, made up for those two. And then John came in and did what he did. And I was really excited because they did it under duress. Now, what do I mean by that? You know, we had a lot of guys in foul trouble. And they were able to withstand everything and stay out there and fight it out. And I thought they did a great job. Now, I'm happy, you know, my hats go off to Oakland because they're, you know, that game could have went any way at one point. And I know this is their first year in the league, and this, you know, it's kind of tough to have games like that when you're ahead and you end up letting it get away. I know that's kind of tough on them, but they'll do well. They'll do well.
Questions for Trey and John?
Trey, did you take it upon yourself, given the absence of those two players, to go out and get more points, or did the offense just come to you in the flow of the game?
Well, yeah, as Coach said, you know, knowing that we had Anton and Bash down, he was just, you know, really stressing in practice that people were going to have to step up. And, you know, I looked to it as an opportunity, you know. But more so, I was just doing whatever we needed to win this game tonight. And tonight, you know, he needed me to step up and be more of an offensive threat. So, in the flow of our offense, the shots were just there. But, yeah, we played a great game as a team tonight.
It's a question for both of you, if I can. Not about the loss of Anton and the loss of Sebastian, but the loss on Monday and how it lost. How much did you two talk? Was there any talk within the team after the loss? Say, let's not have this happen again. Can you share with us if there was anything talk within the team?
Yeah, we had some talk about that because anyway, anytime you lose a game, and then especially the way we did, leaves a bitter taste in your mouth, and especially the way we've been going this season. It's happened a few times, but we really try to focus this time on the things that we didn't do down the stretch there, and we needed to correct. And we did those things today, and down the stretch, you know, we got the result we wanted, but we just got to keep having that consistency and that focus from everybody out there, because we know that we're a good team, and there's going to be a lot of games like that in this league. So we just got to be prepared and stay focused.
Did you use those previous both pluses and setbacks into tonight's game, that we are a good team and we can come back from a deficit like that?
Definitely, we've been through a lot of these situations, so we use that experience from those games to pull us through these situations. You know, have a lot of close games this year that, you know, we should have won and we let slip away. So we just want to continue learning and keep getting better in these type of situations, which is eventually going to lead us to, you know, reaching our goals.
John, you were a big part of that 13-3 run over the last 3 minutes of the game. I think particularly of the corner three and then the late dunk. What happened with the team over those last 3 minutes?
I felt like we did a good job on the defensive end. We buckled down. We got some rebounds. We got some stops, and we got down by I think 7 down there. But we came together in the timeout. We didn't get down on ourselves. We've been through these situations, and we just focused on defense, getting rebounds one play at a time. And then Trey, Chuck, the guards, they did a great job of running the offense today. And through the flow of the offense, I was lucky enough to get some open shots to go down, and we came out with the win.
Trey, can you just talk about closing out a little bit? I know they did too, but just being able to close out and getting that experience and making sure that you can do that down the road too.
Yeah, definitely. That's what wanted us, but we had to, in those late situations, come up with some big stops. And I want to give a lot of credit to Brent Ford, who shot, you know, one of the best shooters in the nation down tonight. You know, 1 for 10 from the field. So Brent Ford's really stepped up.
You know, it's not an individual thing; it's a team victory. But numbers are numbers. You got your career high tonight. I mean, is it more special because you did win the game the way you did?
I was happy to get this win tonight. I'm just happy we got this win, man.
Anything else for these two?
Yeah, probably the biggest play in a run like that is the first one. When you guys came out of the timeout and really milked that timeout, and then found John in the corner. Can you kind of take us through that?
Yeah, I was
Maybe
running.
through the timeout and through the play?
Yeah, because John had just bricked the
I
shot
just
before. Just missed a shot. And he told me, yeah, coach got on him. What did he say?
He said, make some shots now. Make some shots, John.
I said,
Sorry. All right, I'm gonna make the next one.
I said I'm gonna pass it to him, and then
Yeah.
it just happened to happen just like that. And we looked at each other. That's how it goes.
We got a bond, and you know we played a long time together, and just being friends on and off the court. We know we're gonna be on the court, and that just showed right there.
Yeah.
Anything else for these two? All right, thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you, gentlemen.
Good job.
Coach, I'll let you take us through that too.
I just need some rest after this one.
Do what?
Need some rest after this one, I tell you.
all do.
We done had some doozies here lately, and you know, that last shot was what we wanted to do is we started out with a set play and they broke it down, but what we told them in the huddle is if they break it down, spread out, be 5 out and 4 out in one end, and whoever's got it, penetrate. And we had 2 guys in the corner, and they found John in the corner. I'll tell you another great play was on the baseline when he got one, and I thought that was a key factor too.
In the corner.
Yeah, in the corner. You know, you got to make big plays like that when you're in tight situations. You know, at Youngstown, we're up 3, I think, up 3, and it's about 2 minutes to go. And we ran a play, and Brent was wide open in the corner for the 3, and it rimmed out. I thought if he hits that play, we win, the game's over. And however, with 1 minute to go, we got the ball after stopping them, and we're up 4. So the game should have been over then, and we let them back in the game. So our whole mindset was about last minutes. You know, we've worked on out of bounds plays, we worked on controlling the clock, everything these last 2 days so they can start putting this in their mind. And the one that truly needed it was Trey. You know, Trey had a great game today, shooting it, but he needed the end product because the last 3 times, you know, the same thing happened at Toledo. We got the ball coming down with the last shot, and we got the guy way open under the basket, and we turn it over. Okay, this game, same thing, we turn it over. And he has been a part of those things, and I know it's weighing on him. And so he needed to have some success in those moments. And now, but I have always told him, I'm gonna keep you in these situations. Because after 1 year is over, I'm on you now. You're learning this first year. Because literally, this is his first year playing basketball. Think about it. He went to Penn State, and he played very little because he was injured. And then he came to us, and last year in practice, he was hurt the first half. So he's really now trying to find out everything.
What percentage of the time was Bryn guarding
All
Taylor?
the whole time.
100%?
Well, you know, sometimes there may be a switch if he got open.
But that was his check.
That was his challenge. And I give Brent credit. Because Brent, you
Is that
know.
the best defensive game he's played?
With the best he's ever played anything. I give him credit because, you know, Brent, to be your stopper today, I got to write this down in history. And he did a great job. Because not only did he focus in on him, because it took great focus. Because every set they run is for him. And that's hard to defend that. And he had great focus on that, but he also gave us the offensive end. So, you know, you got double fold. That was a growing up of Bryn Forbes.
So how about this, if you don't mind, I may have missed it, the 2 guys that are out, how's that situation?
What's their status?
Well, we don't know. They both have concussions
And where'd they get concussions? In practice?
in practice.
What the hell were you practicing with?
No, it's situations that happen. I mean,
Were they falls to the floor? or-
no.
Butt heads?
No. And they're 2 separate times. Sebastian was guarding this guy off the screen, and the guy behind him just went his head like that and hit him in the cheek.
Okay.
Okay.
And it went to his head. Okay, but he may be back Sunday, and it made him dizzy. Anton going across ran his chin into somebody going across. And all of a sudden he's got a concussion.
Was that Wednesday?
That was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. That was yesterday. So we end up with 2 guys that were, and we thought they were going to be okay. But these rules today about ain't a concussion. If you look like your eye go one way, it's a concussion. You're out for so many days.
Is Anton possible for Saturday?
Anton is in probably worse shape than Sebastian, because Anton had a concussion once before. So it's gonna be, they gotta make sure all the symptoms are gone with him. John has had 2 concussions. He gets a third one, he may be finished. He took a charge one time in a game and he got hit in the head, and another time in a game, and both times he went out and he was out for 2 days.
With teams now doing a lot right off the get-go to prevent Brent from getting off against them, how important is it going to be for Trey now to become a guy who gives you that consistent scoring?
Well, that's tremendous, because what happens is they're going to put their best defender on Brent. And I would hope Trey has the lighter defender. And now that gives Trey better opportunities to get open shots. But the other one you can't forget about is Charlie Lee. I thought he did a great job running the show today. When he was open, he hit his shots. And I just thought he did a great job being a floor general today. That was the best he's been in a while. Now at the Youngstown game, got in early foul trouble, and that really hurt us. Got in early foul trouble. Today, that was our whole concern today, that we didn't get in early foul trouble and boom. Where I was hoping it didn't happen was through the guards, because we only got 3 guards. And if they get in foul trouble, I could put Marlon there part of the time, but that's all I got. And I knew I had more people on the baseline to filter in and out.
Is that why you sent Marlon back out with 4?
Well, no, we needed a 4-man. Those guys couldn't play the 4. And what ended up happening is both of my 4 men got 3 fouls in the first half. So now we're down to 4 fouls with your 2 best inside guys. So, and then Marlon goes in and get 1-1 and get it quick. John gets his 4th, and I told John, if he got a layup, let him have it. You cannot get a foul. We need to keep you in this game.
Anything else for Coach?
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
We needed that one badly.
Yes.
Because the team we played Sunday is even